ones above us?
Nah, the ones above won't listen.
Why?
Because I can't shit upwards, you see?
Yeah. I can't shit.
I want that on a
upwards.
shirt. I can't shit upwards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Just slick the hair back. Slick the whole.
I don't even. My hair's like a mess. My beard's a mess.
Yeah.
I need to cut it.
Yeah. That's. I got a fresh cut, but they would never know because I always wear a hat.
That's true.
I just don't want to do my hair. I don't know. I just don't want to do it. Yeah.
5,000 subs. He'll do a hatless episode.
Yeah. There you go. 5,000.
That's
Well, we're
right.
already at like 10,000, but you know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's true.
Because this is episode what 20,000?
Yeah, something like
We've
that.
been doing this since like 1993.
Yeah, before YouTube.
It was pretty tough back then.
Yeah.
We had to chisel it all. That's how old we
the
are.
frames
We
onto
had to
the
chisel
rocks.
hieroglyphics in our bedrooms as we were locked up as children. We weren't allowed to actually watch movies. We just had to make them up as we went. So anyway, yeah, I'm Pizer.
I'm B. Welcome
And-
to another episode of PBR.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah.
Equilibrium last week, which he picked. This week,
Thanks
Wow.
for checking it out, by the way.
which yeah, we had a lot of people check that one out. A lot of positive
Yeah.
feedback on that. So
Yeah, we saw like a few comments saying they haven't seen it,
yeah,
they've never heard of it, which is awesome. Which means hopefully they check it out and
it's a movie that I'm going to
Enjoy it.
recommend to people.
Yeah.
It's not the last time that I'll watch that. You know,
Oh,
some
yeah.
of the movies we watch, I'm like, that's the last time we'll ever see that movie. But at that, the Equilibrium is a movie that I will watch again. And
for sure.
hopefully this movie becomes one of those for you because this will be my second time watching it. I
Excellent.
was kind of shown it when I was sick with COVID.
platform.
Steph, shout out. Thank you for the recommendation.
All right.
You get credit for this. So I was pleasantly surprised. I had no idea what I was getting into. I won't reveal anything about it to you because I'm guessing you haven't looked it up. At all.
I haven't like when I searched it on Netflix obviously to pull it up, and then you know like how Netflix does the autoplay thing. It was in Spanish.
Yes,
So,
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
Are we
not
gonna
in
watch
English.
it in Spanish?
Yeah, we have to. Yeah.
Okay, with subtitles.
Which we've
Perfect.
said a few times on here already. We've done a few foreign films now.
Yeah.
We always prefer subtitles. I don't know if you'll have to edit this with the subtitles on or off because I know there was a problem before you had to do
Yeah.
a dub or something like that. But
Yeah.
either way, we always watch it with the subtitles. It's just a lot better. You get the actors' inflections and their intentions a lot better.
Right.
It comes across more naturally in their native
Yeah.
language.
And we're both fluent in Spanish
Of course, yes.
and every other language.
Yo
for that
tengo
matter.
un puerco en mis pantalones.
See.
Yeah. Biblioteca. But
All right.
yeah, and you know,
But okay, so
yeah. I love this movie. I'm excited to watch it again. I don't think I gave it a rating last time because it wasn't in a review format. So it'll be fun to watch it with somebody with critical eyes. And I have no doubts that you're going to like this. I'm just wondering how much you're going to like it.
okay,
I'll put it
perfect.
that way.
Okay, so
Basically.
Spanish with English
It's
subtitles.
European
Is that what it
Spanish, by the way. I think they use vosotros over there.
is? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's like a conjugation. I took Spanish for a long time. Anyway, yeah, the platform.
The platform.
Let's do it.
Yep. Do the honors.
No, you do this one. This is
All right.
yeah. You get to enjoy it.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, is that a fucking hole in the middle of the room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. That is trippy.
Mhm.
Hey! You down there!
Don't pass to
Can you
those
hear me?
below,
Why?
because they're below.
Just like society.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering, like, where this was.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fair trade, so from now on, I will only give you as much information as you give me.
Interesting. This is such a good way to, like, start out
Mhm.
something this, like, ambiguous. You know, this is, like, good fucking storytelling. Because
I
they're
think-
not explaining to us directly. We have the same fucking questions as that guy.
You have to figure it out on your own, and I always preferred show, don't tell.
Yeah.
In a way, so this character's even kind of like, okay, I'm done talking now. That's all I'm giving you.
They're not fucking giving us
Yeah.
a whole lot. What is this? Oh my goodness.
Someone's been feasting on it already.
I love this already.
People-
the concept.
Just people eating. Ugh. Just,
Yeah, it grows you out.
yeah. People like chew with their mouth open and shit like that. Like, ugh.
That's like Lexi. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, I mean, I would eat. I think if I didn't know. Yeah, like
And
something like
I
that.
Dude, I've just when it comes to food, whatever, man.
For later.
Because even if you don't know, like, does this come every day or
Yeah.
not? Right? Like, when's the next one gonna be?
Exactly.
Oh, and you can keep the stuff. This dude.
You gotta be kidding me.
You must return the apple you stole from them. The food.
Oh.
To answer your question, no, you cannot keep the food up there.
What the fuck was that?
Platform, man. It's got to go back up.
Oh shit.
I also love how the platform looks in this too. The way it was lowered, like magically. You know,
Yeah.
like no wires. It's just a magic.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. And same how it goes back up. It is a.
It's
It's like a wizard, you know, Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, it's like a levitation thing
Mm-hmm.
going on. Yeah.
It's tough.
We have to talk to the ones above.
What for?
What do you mean? So that they can ration the food. They should pass the message to level 46 and then...
Ah, the newbie.
Are you a communist?
Reasonable.
Yes.
Hey! You at 49! Can you hear me? Huh?
Oh no.
Your wine dump bastards.
This guy.
All going.
But next month, they might be above.
Yes, and they will piss on us.
I chose a book. Tell me, what did you choose?
It's obvious.
Oh, his knife. Of course.
A samurai plus.
That's really what you got to bring with you to this thing. You put a
yep,
fucking book. Come on.
They gonna keep doing that?
It's incredible. The more I use it, the sharper it gets.
Ugh.
Mother. Yo, he's not phased at all.
It's got to be at least. It's kind of like a reaction.
Yeah,
Whenever
what
we
the
do the
fuck?
reviews, you know, the jump scare.
It's obvious that you ate your cellmate.
Did he now? Uh-oh.
Unfazed as usual.
Just eating. You can take a ride on this motherfucking thing?
In the pit, everyone is free to behave however they want. She wants to go down. Do you know what this...
Yeah, I guess why not? I mean, the only rule there seems to be is I didn't even pick this up the last time.
Right, I guess you just can't stay here?
Well, no, you just can't keep food. I mean, like if she wants to stay there, that's on her to lower her status and fight with two other people now instead of one other person to eat. I mean, like,
Right.
you know, and obviously they can get away with murder here, so you know, or
Right.
you can just kill yourself if you want. So
This
I mean,
is
like,
so interesting, dude.
yeah. So I didn't think about that last time. Yeah, they just like, oh, they're just letting her. But I mean, like, I think they don't give a fuck.
Right. I love the music too. This is so interesting.
The sounds in general in this movie are really good. The sounds like the platform, even like the of the buzzer,
Yeah.
everything like everything's at a perfect level, perfectly mixed. They do a really good job with that in this movie.
What in the fuck is this?
Hunger will drive you mad. And down here, it's better to eat than to...
Yeesh.
It's on.
That shit's rough.
Hear that? It's the screams of those waking up and discovering what level they're at.
Yeah. You know, people are like 150 or something, you know, they're
Wow,
probably,
yeah.
like just...
Either been there before, know what it's like, or
Mm-hmm. Or they were just on like 130 and they got 150 after that. It's like, damn.
Nothing but a son of a bitch, you murderer! And you just proved it, you son of a bitch!
oh damn.
I was about to say, it's probably just days of screaming on that level. That's all you hear, just people
Right.
screaming constantly. least he's reading to him.
Yeah, another good sequence here. I love the time passing.
I'll just take a few small pieces of meat. I won't touch your
Morsels of
genitals.
flesh. Oh,
Thanks. Yeah, don't cut off my dick, I
yeah.
guess.
I mean, that's like you're gonna bleed the fuck out so quick if you do that. Ooh, don't like it. Don't like it. Oh, help him. Very nice.
Oh.
Oh. What a relief.
Dude, this movie doesn't play around with like how quick this unfolds.
Yeah.
Not a big fight. It's just real quick, boom, stab in the neck, done. Okay, here you go.
She's giving him
Right.
the Samurai Plus. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Meanwhile, there's like a producer like watching him. He's like, and that's 10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah.
Every time he stabs him. Meanwhile,
Yeah, the parallel. Wow.
Jesus.
To my words, but it's important that you consume only the portions I've given you and that you prepare 2 similar ones for the ones at level 35.
Let's see if this actually works, you know? I'm curious.
It's like the experiment within the experiment.
Yeah.
Your portions and prepare 2 similar ones for the... Gentlemen, please. Eat your portions and prepare...
Another great editing sequence.
Yep.
It has been 15 days. I'm begging you to please follow my instructions this time because...
2 weeks.
Listen up, motherfuckers. Either you do what this lady asks you to, or I'll shit on your food every single day. And then I'll spread the shit until there's not a single grain of rice clean. Do you hear me?
He's above you, man. He listens.
Yeah, but you know what? At the same time, that guy's standing on the table.
Right.
There's people standing on the table.
Yeah.
Little shit's gonna worry me.
The ones above us.
Nah, the ones above won't listen.
Why?
Because I can't shit upwards, you see?
Yeah. I can't shit.
I want that on a
upwards.
shirt. I can't shit upwards.
Wow.
We don't know where we'll be tomorrow.
Oh no! No. Oh, that hurts me. Fuck. You're not getting shit.
No, you're not even getting the glass.
Yeah.
You've already kicked all that off at that point.
You're getting like fucking. You're getting dead bodies and shit.
Mhm.
Is there a hole in 202? Is my question. Oh, she killed herself. Already.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
200. Was he at like 170 earlier?
Yeah, 170.
Yeah,
something,
you ain't making it.
Ay, 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 ay. Ah, the screams. Okay, so there's people fucking below.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. She said it was 200.
So she didn't even know.
Yeah,
she was
she
being lied
didn't
to.
even
Even. No, he's definitely going crazy because he's got like 180 tallies up there.
Right.
Oh, he's probably just gonna.
Snout,
It's probably just a plate.
breasts, steak, trotters, ribs and bacon, knuckle, shoulders, ham, loin,
Ugh.
thighs.
The lighting doesn't help either.
Yeah,
It's like, ooh.
the
Was that day 30?
there you go.
What a relief, but who's with him is the question.
Right.
Oh, is it the No, it's her.
Hey, you up there?
Oh, okay. Whew. too. I was like, what the
Could
fuck?
you imagine?
All right, throw your rope up. We'll help you.
Thank you, my brother. Let's praise Jesus and thank you, son. Get you an outside.
He came with a rope. That was his.
It's very smart, yeah.
Very, yeah. The motherfucker's gonna let him go, I bet. Or kill him, I don't know. I don't trust him.
Help me out!
Ooh.
Like how unfazed he is.
Bro, you're on 7.
Yeah, just you
Quit
don't have to
stepping on
run
food.
yet. Like,
Quit stepping on the food.
We'll make weapons. Listen. Then ride the platform and give the others on each level what they need to survive.
This is
I hope they kill both of you dumb pricks.
thanks. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate you.
yeah. That's it. There's no turning back now.
Yeah, you can't get back up. You ain't got no rope.
Oh,
He does have a Jesus-like cut. The whole, you know, the beard, everything. Yeah, very Messiah-like. Does he have a surfboard?
Stay where you are, against the wall. I want
A violin.
over there now. You, back in that corner. I'll kill you. Just to look at you two puppets. You're stepping on the food. Get off of there.
He's a very wise man.
Have you learned absolutely nothing? Did you forget our lessons?
Sir, all we're doing is we're trying to get the food passed along down to all levels.
And that is marvelous. Marvelous. But manners and education are more
Like what you were saying.
Yep.
Don't be stepping on the food.
But what if they won't listen?
You smack them. But first of all, dialogue.
You're like, I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like the wisdom. I'm like the other guy more. The hit first and ask
Yeah.
questions later.
Administration has no conscience. There's a chance that those who man level 0 do. And that's where you need to send your message. What we need is an irresistible dish, beautifully prepared and presented, that remains intact and is sent back all the way to level 0.
Ah.
Their faces when they see the platform come back with a dish like that still on it. Then they'll understand the message. The panna cotta.
We're asking for 1 day of fasting.
A day of fasting?
Yes.
And who made you king of shit?
So dead.
That's a good fucking weapon too.
Okay, we're not talking anymore. Never mind.
Yep. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think the middle levels are gonna be like
Right.
20s, 30s, 40s are gonna be tough.
You get to 100 and then they're not gonna wait. They're gonna be like, I'm attacking you guys.
We'll
Yeah.
give you your rations, then we'll leave.
Oh, see, there you go.
I mean, they're not expecting food, right? So this is a
I feel like these guys are like, oh shit, thank you.
they understand where they are. They understand. They expect nothing.
Right.
So when they get something, it's better than nothing.
What you gotta worry about is the one, yeah, see, like that. Like, I need more. Like, nah. So, 90s, that's it?
96.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna get rougher.
Well, also, you figure down here people are gonna be pretty weak as shit, right? Like, haven't eaten for a while.
Depends, right? Yeah.
The platform hasn't stopped. This means there are more levels than the ones you counted.
It's gonna get rough. What are they on now?
Well, see, yeah, at this point, I mean, like, they gotta be going by quick, though.
Oh, motherfucker brought a sword.
Right?
Oh no.
Oh. That's a big dude, yeah. Oh.
Oh shit, he's like,
He's ready with that samurai sword.
okay. Oh shit. Now that's Samurai Plus right there, bro. 140. Oh damn, they're not even in the 200s. Ay ay ay. It's just rough.
Yeah, 250, yeah. But there's definitely way more.
It's gotta be, right?
Who's gonna be alive at this level at this point? Unless
Right.
somebody just got there for their first one, you know?
Right. When they start, ay ay ay. That's
Oh, he just let the platform get him.
like, oh.
I forgot about that part. That's crazy.
Shit. How? Interesting. Oh. Someone brought money.
He's just gonna protect it, yeah.
Ay ay ay.
333. Jesus.
Is this the bottom? Or is there somebody here? Oh, is that a kid?
No! 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 Fuck! Fuck!
Holy shit. Oh, what? But there's nothing there.
She's hungry.
But it's the message.
Give her a bit.
No. The Panacoda is the message. The Panacoda is the message.
Nice cut.
She's the message.
A dream within a dream.
Yeah, that was weird. Oh, did he bleed out from the injury?
Yeah, so when you get cut by a samurai sword,
Yeah.
it opens a fucking hole in you.
Yeah. But this is the last floor,
As far as we can tell,
right? Because there's nothing.
I'm still kind of at a point with you now where I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure it out. There's really not much more to reveal, so
Right.
yeah, I'm right there with you. I guess it is
There's the void, and then it goes back up.
right. And I'm wondering if the reason why it didn't get hot or cold on that floor is because, like, what if they're not even monitoring it? They know food doesn't get down there anyway. What do they care?
Right.
They don't got to worry about it. That's a cool looking shot.
Very.
I like that.
That's it.
Okay. Also, if that platform just stops at 0, she keeps going. She's not strapped into anything.
It might slow down, you know.
Yeah.
Ease into
Right.
0.
But we'll never know.
All right. That
So-
was
The platform.
the platform.
Indeed
Holy
it was.
shit, dude.
You should go
Holy
first.
shit.
It's your
That
first time
was-
seeing it.
That was awesome.
Yes.
First of all, very simple, very straightforward, very. I mean, like, it's not even fucking metaphorical, right? It's just it's straight representation of.
Simple, straightforward of presenting something, because I think it was very
Yeah.
deep with a lot of
layers.
a lot of layers to
Well,
the movie. itself.
literal fucking layers,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And-
No puns intended.
yeah, no pun intended there. There's literal layers in everything in this movie. It's a good representation of people at the top, people at the bottom, and I think also a good representation of how your, life can change, right? And depending on your material conditions, you make different choices,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Absolutely.
And just like life, you don't get to choose where you start. He didn't get to choose where he started, which changed his decisions, his material conditions. He didn't get to choose where he went. Right.
Which we don't always get to.
You
Yeah.
don't get to choose. You know, depending on what happens. Something happens in your life where you succeed or you fail, and you.
Oh, you could win the lottery, or
Yeah.
you can knock up your 16-year-old sweetheart in high school.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Does I wave my finger?
Yes.
Ah!
It's because it did the tracking thing. Okay,
What?
so.
So yeah, technical issues.
Technical issues. We're back. I'm
Dude,
sorry if there was a little bit of a cut there.
Could you have imagined if it was in the middle of the movie?
Oh my god.
That would have been rough. But thankfully we're good. It did cut out what you gave it. How many platforms out of
I
10?
gave it a 10 platforms. 8 platforms out of 10 platforms.
Yeah.
A lot of praises to be said.
Yeah.
You know, it's the simplicity of everything, but good storytelling. Very nice, just lighting and coloring everything. The sound, we were mentioning it didn't get recorded, obviously, but
Yeah. True.
But there's a lot of good things to say about it. Like, I'm very comfortable giving it an 8 out of 10, and that puts it up there with a lot of the good movies that I would consider, right? So this is awesome. You know, like, this is what I'm glad you recommended a foreign film, because there's just gems out there where for whatever reason you're like, it's not the what Hollywood movie.
It's hard sometimes to get into foreign films because a lot of times the context of them, the jokes and things like that, it might be relative to a culture you're not super familiar with.
Right.
So there can be kind of like things that you might not pick up because you don't understand. It's not even like the slang or anything like that. It's just like the style of humor or something, the style of storytelling. So it could be lost, and sometimes foreign films, they don't come off as well as they are supposed to because you don't necessarily get it, which I don't fault people for when they avoid movies like this until somebody tells them to watch it, which was the case for this. Even though I recommended it to you, I was recommended this by somebody else. So again, Steph, shout out. Thank you for this one.
Very good.
So yeah, 8 out of 10 is good. I'm not gonna go on a huge long tangent because you've kind of covered everything pretty much so far. I agree with this. The sound is my favorite part. The sound and the editing were my 2 favorite things in this movie. It's really something to make me squirm, and there is a lot in here that made me squirm. And this wasn't even like a horror movie of any, it was a thriller, but it was more like a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
It made you think a lot. And you also kind of wonder, what I was thinking watching this, there's like magic real in here? Because, okay, the platform is being lowered by mystical or magical stuff. There's no wires, there's nothing there. Obviously, practical effects, whatever, they're probably wired, but still, like, in this world that we're in, it makes me think in the grander scheme. It's like, what is making this thing fucking float? Yeah. And that's not a criticism. That makes me.
And I don't think it matters.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But that's what I like about a film, is that it enhances it even further for me to think like, oh, is magic real here? It doesn't matter. They don't need to confirm that for me. But there are things about that I like in movies, and some people will criticize movies for that, for not explaining things all the way through, when it's kind of fun to imagine those things on your own, to wonder what happened afterwards.
At some point I was like, oh, I wonder what outside looks like.
Yes, exactly. Right. I don't need them to tell me. But it's kind of cool to think about. So
it wasn't the point of the movie. Like, they didn't need to be anything.
No, not at all. I do have some criticisms that are still lingering from the first time that I watched it, and it mostly has to do with the ending. I'm really not a big fan of the ending, and I understand the message. I get that you're showing that, like you said, you might not reap the benefits, but the next kid is, or something like that. And yes, you were going to send the food back, but it's a much better message to send the child up there, basically. And you hope that the people that are working up there that are not necessarily the administration, like the woman that ended up in there who's like, I'm going to come in here and try to make a difference, even though she's terminal and her decisions were somewhat biased because she was okay with it for a little while. And that's another thing too that I meant to say. I do love that this story is full of unreliable narrators. Everybody in here is not telling the whole truth. And she says 200. She might not be able to stomach the fact that she knows it's 333, and she doesn't have the heart to say to him how bad it actually is, because she's still pretty guilty about what she's been doing. So I'm watching a lot of Survivor recently, so a lot of liars have kind of been on my radar now, and so I was thinking about that a lot. Is I love a good unreliable narrator. I do. It's a really fun way to tell a story.
And then they make it clear that everyone on different floors have their own thing that's kind of driving them to do a certain thing.
Exactly.
Some people just care about surviving. Some people care about other people.
Right.
Like, it's to a point where, you know, they've seen what's down there and they
Right.
don't want to go back there anymore. Right?
But that brings me to my criticism, which then is the ending, because I don't believe for a second those people up there give a flying fuck if some kid come up there. It's just that they're the ones that are complacent working there. I'm sure some of them feel bad about what they do. I'm sure some of them would feel terrible if they saw it. But they'll kind of go, huh. Send her back down.
Yeah.
They're because it's, you can't shit up.
Yeah.
You know, they said that
shit
this
up
we
first.
can't shit up, and the people on top, they don't care. It's, you know, something that we've seen in history. And I love that, especially this next generation of kids, they seem to be super motivated to change that. But from, you know, I'm a pessimist. You are much more, I think that's why we work with these things, because you are a extreme optimist and I am a super pessimist. And I just don't believe in man in society. I just think that there's too much corruption, there's too many bad people, and it's not just that, there's too many people that are okay existing in a bad society as long as they are the ones that are not affected. And when I watch a movie like this, and I think about them sending the kid up there, I'm thinking about the people that are like, this is just a job to me, bro. I don't give a shit, you know?
Right.
Like, or even like, damn, I feel terrible, but I don't want to end up in that hole.
Right.
So
I mean, those are the people in the middle floors.
Right, exactly.
Right?
So yeah,
they're not down there. They're, you know, but we're okay here. But you know, it's like
it is the typical upper middle class where it's like, hey, I'm not the elite, but I'm not getting shit on. You know, it's the I don't want to get too political with it here.
It's,
you
I
know?
mean, this is
It's like that is kind of like what it basically is. You're able to overlook a lot of the struggles of other people because of your complacency, and I do think that this movie does tackle it very well.
It does.
It's just that like. I also give it credit because how else are you gonna end this movie? It needs to have some kind of ending, and I do respect it for the message it was trying to send. I just feel like it doesn't matter at the end of the day, and maybe that's also part of the point.
That's the message, right? It's like, look how hard it is to achieve solidarity, because that is the solution here, right? Solidarity,
all the sacrifice,
all the platforms is the only way to make a change.
Yeah,
and that this movie like tackles that pretty well, because that's the reality, right? It's like you know, there are very few people up there. There's very many floors below them, right?
Right.
And the thing that they fear the most is solidarity, and the food and everything, right, that gets sent down less and less and less. You know, the distrust that they create between, you know, the two people in their cell, that is by its manufacturer.
Oh, and they come right out and they say it. They say, hey, by 80, there's like no food left. And you gotta think, okay, well, by 40, it's all food that's been shit on, pissed on, stepped on.
Yeah, they made it was a small thing in the movie. It was like, in the lower level, they didn't even bother putting in the temperature controls. Because they just assume nothing makes it down there.
That's what I actually used to believe. Because there's also some kind of hint that maybe the girl is a little bit more than just human. Because how did she also survive down there with no food or anything like that, you know? So maybe she somehow is... I kind of got like... I don't know if that's what the movie intended, but... And maybe that's just kind of lost in translation for reading subtitles. But it almost kind of felt like they were implying that she is special. And I'm like, special Messiah, special mystical, special magical.
So the message.
Is she able to self-sustain somehow? And was she brought there? Was she born there? Did this woman... She really seemed to genuinely not know that there was a kid in there. Like when she was talking about the floors, she could have been lying, like, oh, there's 200. Yeah. Like you could, but when she's like, there's nobody under 16. I was like, no, it's like, no, that doesn't happen.
Let's think about it.
Yeah. Right? So, and I like that about this movie that makes you think about it, and therefore
I'm gonna watch it again like soon.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show it to other people. This is a movie that you get to show to people, and because of that, I agree. This is 8 platforms out of 10.
8 platforms out of 10.
The only knocks for me come from the ending. That's it, you know, and it's not a bad ending. It's a well thought out message. I'm just a pessimist and think that nobody cares.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's the thing though. It's like I agree with you. Nobody cares, but I'm a bit of an optimist in the fact that I think, you know, we can achieve solidarity.
You've been listening to Greta Thunberg too much, man. Believing in the future.
Hey,
what's wrong? Yeah, well, guys, this has been so last week B recommended one, this week I recommended one. Probably next week we'll do
something new, something you guys recommend.
It's gonna be Christmas, and
That's
we'll
true.
have to talk about our
Yeah.
schedule because we might
may
have to
skip
figure
next
that
week.
out. Yeah, because we did that for Thanksgiving. We're busy
Right.
guys. We have stuff going on. We'll talk about that after
Yep.
the video. But if we don't see you guys next week, we promise you a video will come afterwards.
Right.
We have a whole head of steam here and a long list of movies, but don't let that stop you from recommending some. I saw a couple last week. A bunch of them were like there's like Martin Lawrence movies, Eddie Murphy movies. We've seen a handful, but like they said, like Bad Boys and stuff like this. We have seen
Right.
those movies. So a lot of like the more popular ones, we've just growing up big movie fans, we have seen. Is there any hidden gems you guys have? Let us know those. That's kind of what we're usually
Even
looking
something
for.
new.
Even new stuff, because I mean, I'll see some movies in
Anything,
theaters, but I'm busy, man. I ain't got time to go see all of it. I still haven't seen Glass Onion yet. The Knives Out 2
I haven't
movie.
either.
You know?
Yeah.
And I love Knives Out.
Yeah.
So,
Knives
I
Out
mean,
was pretty good.
we don't get around to them unless you guys tell us.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
Well, this was awesome.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Glad you
Hope
liked
you guys enjoyed it as well, right? And yeah, definitely lots to think about, you know.
True.
Yeah, hope it brought out the bit of a revolutionary in you. Think about it next time. That's right.
He
That's
wants
right.
you all to be commies.
Hey, why not? Why not?
Thanks, guys.
All right. Peace.